Welcome to today's breaking news. Here's a highlight of the day. Soaring prices begin to wear on Americans. U.S. households are in a more comfortable financial position than before the pandemic, but surging inflation has started to erode those gains, stirring a sense of insecurity and anger about price increases. Households and non-profit organizations owned liquid assets worth $18.5 trillion at the end of March 2022, up to $14.3 trillion at the end of March 2019, after adjusting for inflation. Data from Federal Reserve showed liquid assets include currencies as well as balances in checking accounts, time deposit accounts, and money market funds, all of which are readily available to spend flow or funds accounts. Liquid assets accumulated at the record rate in 2020 and 2021 because the pandemic enforced a restriction on travel and social spending, as well as the stimulus payments made by the federal government. During the most intense periods of lockdown in the second quarter 2020 and the first quarter of 2021, households were saving at an annualized rate of $4 to $5 trillion. More recently, however, the inflation-adjusted value of liquid assets has been flat or falling as households have been able to travel and socialize again, while rising prices have cut the real value of balances. Real balances are likely to fall much more sharply since then, as most of the remaining travel restriction has been lifted while inflation has surged. The fact that households' real liquid assets are high but falling fast explains why current spending remains strong, but consumers and voters say inflation is their top concern and the economy is on the wrong track. The resilience of consumer spending in the face of rapidly escalating food, fuel, and other bills will depend on whether households focus on the level of their real liquid assets, high, or the risk of change falling fast. It also depends on how rapid inflation is expected to be persist and continue eroding the value of their existing savings and ability to add to them. Running down saving is psychologically unpleasant when it's associated with rising prices and costs rather than increased consumption, which explains the survey most picked up by survey. Households are already starting to push back. They may not be able to do much about rising prices as consumers, but voters can punish them as these households responsible. Thank you for subscribing our channel. I see you on the news later.